Greetings, gentle viewers.
And howdy.
We are in the beginning of Chapter 2. And as you no doubt know by now, the beginning of every chapter tends to be, I don't want to say unimportant, but focuses on a lot of small things. Before anything really happens. So, that's what we're doing. Small things.
Speaking of small things,
whoa!
We're the Bittersweet Gamers.
I'm the Opinionator.
I'm really reconsidering my choices today.
That's not who you are. Say it, Billy. Say it.
I'm re-squared.
Now to take this red ball and insert it into... Oh God, please help. One thing I do want to say, you know, the pool of people who are going to either die or kill in any chapter in these games is always limited to a couple of people that are doing things.
Generally speaking, yes.
So far, we have Gonta and Himiko. Maybe Kaito, but I don't really think so. Yeah. I don't think that counts. It's probably still part of the last chapter.
Right.
Well, people standing next to this are Gonta, and he's clearly not going to die, so that just makes me worried. Let's see what we get.
Play the Song of Dragons.
Why'd they rig the statue to explode?
You know, that caught me off guard, because just to the right, there's a break in the door texture that looks like the door wall should open.
Huh. Oh, part of the wall is gone.
No, the wall itself is gone.
Why am I surprised by this?
Oh.
Whoa, that's so cool! We can get past this wall now! All right then, Gonta, charge!
You got it, boss!
Oh, he charged.
Wait, charging it is dangerous!
Yep. Oh, maybe it's gonna be Kirumi's? Ah! Huh? Kirumi, what's wrong?
No.
Nothing, but I feel stagnant air drifting from this damaged wall. As if no one has set foot beyond this point for quite some time. My maid itch to clean is starting to trigger.
Huh?
Nobody's been here for, and this part is important, a long time?
Looks around at all the overgrowth. Yes.
That's right. Why, this facility that we're in that does constantly get construction work done on it has a place where nobody's been for a long time. Almost as if it were resealed after a particular event. Wow, said Monokuma. You know who did it already? This would set a record for the fastest people who ever solved a case. Or finished the trial, is what he said. Almost as if things like this, say, killing games with 16 ultimates, have been happening in this facility for some time.
A little bit, maybe.
Maybe something like that. Why would that be? That's weird, isn't it?
Quite strange.
By the way, remember that strange shot we got near the very beginning of the game? After there was all this talk about memories, and we saw Kaede with a helmet with stuff, you know, like beaming memories into her? Huh, I say. Exactly how long is a long time? Why would they have built a lab back here for a specific ultimate talent and then sealed it away and allowed nobody to get there for a long time? Like, it doesn't take a short amount of time for the air to become stagnant.
Right.
And for that matter, why is it a specific student's skill that's back there? You're not going to tell me that there's 4,800 labs around this facility and they just open up the appropriate ones.
Maybe it's all modular. Like, you know, part of the school opens up, they scoop out the lab and put in another one, and then the school closes, like some sort of overly complicated Rubik's Cube.
Actually, that has some level of plausibility to it. Huh. Just one wonders exactly what has been going on here, wherever this is, and for how long. Last thing. We got that scene at the end of chapter 1 where there was like a wake for the 16 kids.
Mm-hmm.
And they were saying that how much they wanted them to live. Okay, that part's normal.
Right,
okay,
right.
16 kids have vanished, right? So and you have no idea where they go, but that we were hoping they would live for our sakes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Just the whole thing seems to be fishy.
And I'm not talking like salmon either.
Huh. 2 labs, and one of them does indeed appear to be Gonta's.
And the other one is Kirumi. It's a maid hat.
Well, okay, this makes the pool a little bit bigger. All right, I don't want to miss talking to anybody this time. What? No, talk to Angie. Angie, what's in that treasure chest? Has Atua told you?
Yoo-hoo!
Shuichi, we've been waiting for you. Hurry, we're all ready.
Hurry? Hurry for what? You don't want me to climb in this treasure chest, do you?
I hope it's not a mimic.
What? Why?
Yaha!
We found a treasure chest. Why don't you open it, Shuichi?
Huh?
Really? I should open it?
None of us want to be caught by a trap.
Yup.
I believe this treasure chest is saying you should open it, Shuichi.
I'm getting the sense that she thinks it's dangerous and wants me to open it. All right. I'll open your chest.
Whoa, phrasing.
All right, fine. With sweaty palms, I cautiously opened the chest and...
Huh?
What is this? A flashlight? No, it can't just be a flashlight.
Yoo-hoo!
Oh, no, I didn't get a look at it yet.
Maybe try turning it on?
Hey,
No, that's too dangerous. You should inspect it. Maybe give it to Miyu. Perhaps it's a bomb. I mean, maybe she can figure out what it does.
Huh?
It'll be okay. Even the flashlight is saying, turn me on. Turn me on. Hurry up and turn me on, Shuichi. It's begging you.
Are we having the same conversation? Because I don't think we are.
then
If you're so, eager, why don't you flip the switch, Angie? I'll just hide behind this big chest.
Well then.
Then I'll meet you halfway and inspect this flashlight myself.
huh?
Meeting me halfway, huh?
Sayonara!
Once you understand, I'll come teach you. Sayonara.
Huh!
What?
Angie snatched the flashlight from me and ran off with a
But-
bounce in her step.
And ran off to ask Miyu how it worked.
Wait, inspect it? How? It's gotta be asking Miyu. Weird.
No. Look up. Under construction, but I can't help but notice
Under construction.
the coloration of the letters. What
Not,
letters are white?
not.
Uh-huh. I don't know if that means
Oh!
anything, but...
Perhaps that does mean it's not under construction because it's already constructed.
Yeah.
Well, let's try out this Kirumi lab. From the look of the door, ultimate
All right.
lab. Well, I suppose Kirumi is in the pool. We had wondered if she was going to make it particularly long. Why are there people in here? I mean, I know they're mannequins. And one of them has a giant round head with a very doofy mustache.
Look, it's Mr. Pringles.
That is Mr. Pringles! This room gives off an antique vibe. How Victorian.
It seems as if.
These are, as you have said, Victorian. Are you all right?
I see that sort of mustache and it just makes me want to laugh like that.
These decorations adorn the British Empire at the peak of Queen Victoria's reign.
Then.
This must be my research lab.
Nothing says Victorian like a classic maid.
During the Victorian era, employing a maid was considered a status symbol.
Of course, there aren't really maids and butlers in the way that stuff like anime conceives of it.
The way they're fictionalized now.
Yeah, fictionalized, that's it. They don't really exist like that anymore, which is just interesting. That's why they all have an old-timey look, because they are old-timey.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly,
Speaking of the Victorian era, Jack the Ripper was from that time, correct?
Odd segue, but okay.
That is correct.
Ever the detective, I see.
Well, we've never solved the mystery. Oh, there are people that think they have, and maybe one of them is even right.
But there's really no way to know for sure.
Even now, there's something like 4 or 5 really credible investigations pinning the Zodiac killer on a particular individual, but they're all very different. One of them is probably right, maybe. They all sound plausible until you hear the next one, which also sounds plausible. So this is the ultimate maid's lab. It does seem to be perfectly suited for Kirumi. Drop a chandelier on someone. All right, Mr. and Mrs. Pringle. Look, her head is so small.
Oh yeah, she's normal shaped.
There's a doll at the dining table. Perhaps a family dinner?
That is.
This is my research lab. Then I presume these figures represent those I must serve.
There, I gave you some work, Kirumi. You've got something to clean up.
She's so desperate to clean stuff up, she's been hiding the moto coins to encourage you to make a mess so she can clean it up.
That's plausible. Very plausible. Okay, what do you got?
excellent.
Ah, Victorian. This room is quite tasteful. Why, Billy? Why are you laughing?
No reason.
Is it because the Lovecraft character is associated with the Victorian period?
Yeah, of course.
The late Victorian period, of course, but...
Yes.
I don't dislike Gothic styles such as this. Yeah, me too. It's the Sherlock Holmes thing. That's also Victorian, you know?
I see.
This appears to be Kirumi's research lab. Being in here brings a tale to my mind.
Oh, do go on.
Korekiyo closed his eyes and spoke as if in a trance.
Yes.
The era is 19th century England.
Of course it is.
A gentleman who pledged his loyalty to the Queen, and a modest but beautiful maid. The story of a love that blooms between the light and darkness of social classes.
Hey!
That sounds like the plot of a manga for girls, especially from the 70s or early 80s. Is that so? Then are you saying I am like some young love-struck girl? So, that is how I am reflected in your eyes. Fascinating.
I think it's time to leave now. He's creeping me out more than usual.
I have no idea what that's supposed to mean.
I didn't recognize the story.
Yes.
Oh, it really was just like a classic shoujo manga plot.
In the Victorian era, many servants lived beneath the manors in which they were employed. They were known as the downstairs people, as a stark reminder of their lower station.
That's all we get here, huh? Okay, well, seems like Kirumi might not be in the pool after all. Oh, there is something else.
Yeah, you can investigate the that door and the closets on the right.
I would never have called that a closet.
Neither would I, but I saw it when you moused over it.
No, that's just the door out. Got it. I wonder if there's a bunch of maid uniforms in this closet. That doesn't make sense. Well, never mind. I was going to say, why would you design a wardrobe for the servants, but not have any extra clothes for the masters, but the master is Mr. Pringles, so of course it's a maid lab. So I'm an idiot. Speakers. No, washing machines.
Speaker!
Well, when I saw them from a distance, look at that. Does your washing machine look like that? What about your dryer?
No, but I also didn't see that first immediately. I saw like the vacuum cleaner, and then immediately was like, oh, washing machine.
Instead, there were a bunch of laundry machines, vacuums, and pressure washers.
That is.
These appliances will prove most useful when I perform my cleaning.
Huh?
Cleaning? You mean the school? Kirumi, you don't have to do that. That's a lot of work.
I do not agree.
I do not mind. To serve others is a maid's duty. Selfless devotion is the principle by which I perform my responsibilities as a maid. I can cast aside my personal feelings for the sake of serving everyone.
I suppose that's what makes you the ultimate maid. Most people wouldn't do that. Most people wouldn't be inclined to do that, too.
Yeah.
I don't know, I just have really mixed feelings about it.
Well, it's very possible that she's like that because of something awful.
Very possibly.
Please let me know if you have a request. Given our situation, I will not take monetary payment.
I will grant your wishes.
I will do anything you ask.
Anything? It's kind of intimidating if you say it like that. Just remembered the conversation I had with Angie.
And then Korikiyo's talking about being a love-struck girl.
Ah, good. You know, I hate doing laundry. I hate it so much. I'd like a maid to do my laundry. Don't need anything else. Just the laundry. Everybody has that one chore that they hate. That's mine. There are a lot of washing machines in here, but there are 14 of us. Huh. Doesn't seem like it'll be relevant, but you never know. And as expected, there is Gonta's lab.
Uh-oh, music shift.
This is kind of creepy.
Ugh.
Okay, so at the top of the screen, that's just silly. You know, there'd be like the little bug, whatever they are, is being blown around by the wind generated from the fans. The thing that's weird is on the walls on either side is just row after row after row. Look at it. Look closely. It's just rows of farking corpses of bugs. Look at all those fake bugs. Insect specimens lined the entire wall. It was a little, very gross.
Amazing.
This paradise!
That feels kind of sad. I thought he said he never hurt anyone, even a bug. I mean, he's certainly sticking needles into him.
You know, that's a good point.
I suppose I should keep my opinion to myself for now.
Oh, is this what they mean when they say Cloud 9? Go to finally understand!
And books. There's a lot of books here. They all seem related to insects.
There's that keen deductive eye at work.
Oh, those are cages. Oh yeah, like the one he carries.
Yeah.
Wow, that is an extraordinary amount of bug cages. Are they empty?
They look like it?
Or do they have bugs in them? And if so, who would have been keeping them alive? Remember, in Himiko's lab, there are birds.
That's true.
Maybe they're robot birds, that'd be acceptable, but...
That's a good question.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, somebody has to be feeding anything that's alive here and taking care of it.
Yeah. Also, if they are empty, isn't this just torture? Because there's no bugs on the island to catch.
Yeah. This doesn't seem like paradise to me.
Lots of larvae and eggs.
What?
And they even sleeping in cool place.
So it's like they were put in hibernation.
Yeah.
They were refrigerated?
But
It's okay. Eggs probably hatch if Gota take good care of them. Then Gota release swarm of servants upon monocubs.
So you're going to repopulate this facility with bugs. Everyone will be so happy.
well,
Well, do your best then. Have fun. If all these hatch, there'll be bugs all over the academy. Okay, I have really been in sync with what they're about to say this time, haven't I? Releasing all these bugs in a new world. It's like that Bible story, except completely different, because that was a plague of locusts on an already established land, not a new world at all. Nope.
Oh.
Oh, that's what he meant. I guess this is kind of like Noah's Ark. If I remember correctly, the world was destroyed by a great flood, and humans and animals began. And Billy is making a crazy face, and I will be too as soon as I'm done reading my line. Perhaps that's a little too dramatic. Go on, Billy.
No, I don't think you're being all that overly dramatic, buddy. I kind of feel like that maybe there's a ring of truth to what you said.
A ring of truth? Why, what do you mean?
Nothing. I can't really, say anything definitively just yet, but
Well, no, of course we can't say anything definitively. But, and I'm just saying, recently a game we have played has had a plot point like that, has it not?
Yes, it has.
Now, is that the first time you have seen that plot point?
No.
Is it the first time I have seen that plot point?
Well, I don't want to speak for you.
Well, no, of course not.
On the moon.
Are we on the moon? Why bring that up? Why bring that up?
Yeah.
No, really. I mean, what we've kind of thought was going on is that there is some level of this being repeated.
And insects are necessary for like a thriving ecosystem.
Sure. I mean, I wasn't thinking Noah's Ark, but a mysterious, isolated facility, live for our sake. You know that line, live for our sake at least.
Kind of like how, in preparation for the Bob event, Hope's Peak sort of sheltered itself. Maybe something similar is going on, like another Bobbish type event. Another event of the Bobbish nature.
Whether it's Bobby or not, I'm just gonna let it go, but I don't know. There are a ton of insect specimens on display. Oh, what's that big moth? What's it called? Like a lunar moth or something?
Yeah.
I've actually seen 2 of those.
Oh.
Yeah, they're apparently really rare.
Wow!
Oh, pretty. Bugs shine brighter than sparkly rocks. Don't understand. People who made these samples must love bugs. Each sample made with love and care.
Putting love and care into bugs? Well, I suppose everyone's different. Takes all kinds. Like, I'm really not trying to look too much into this, but especially Noah's Ark. Like, that is...
Specifically, yeah.
That is not really the takeaway that one would normally have when thinking about a biblical story full of bugs.
Right.
Normally you think about the animals and the flood, not bugs. Almost like, they're trying to put an idea in your mind.
And I will say that every other Danganronpa has had a serial killer in it, and he did mention Jack the Ripper.
Well, that's something that's been in every game, establishing continuity. But we have plenty of continuity.
All right.
Oh, well, you can actually go up the stairs. I thought that since the 3rd floor was not under construction, well, I guess because it's not under construction, here we are.
I wonder whose ultimate lab is in the top left of the map.
It's a diaper, so it must be Kokichi. Of course, this is what you would find in the ultimate tennis lab.
Oh my god.
An entire indoor tennis court. This is impressive, though. If the machines are always running, that makes this place really dangerous. Also, that is not playing tennis, man. That's just moving the arm and happens to hit them.
Well, when you get down to it, isn't that what tennis really is?
Well, you have to actually, make your shots, right? What the heck? What do they need to seal it away for?
Because it's the shower room, David. Can't have anyone spying on anyone.
But you seal it from the outside and lock people in.
I hadn't thought about that.
I mean, I don't know. Isn't that what that door kind of does?
Yeah, no, that's a hydraulically locked door like you would find on a freaking submarine.
Yeah. Submarine.
Yeah, it's a device that travels under the ocean.
Yes, Billy, I am aware of what a submarine is.
Okay.
That wasn't the part that I was considering.
It's also a type of sandwich.
Well, you don't find hydraulic sealing doors, whatever you call these things, on a sandwich.
Maybe not the kind you eat.
Is there a closet or something in the back?
Oh.
There's a shower room in the back. A shower room! Why don't you boys go in and give each other a good scrub down? You're already the perfect height, Ryoma. You'll be lined up just right when you turn around to face Shuichi, if you know what I'm saying.
What?
I was just kidding. I thought you'd laugh when I hit you with inappropriate and kind of insulting humor delivered in a really mean way. Also, I'm intending to degrade you. And he's still like that. Very good, very good.
Hey!
Oh, now this is an interesting machine.
You're about to make a joke about how it's a machine that fires balls, aren't you?
An interesting machine? You mean the one swinging the racket? With a few mods, this bad boy will look real good. Yeah, my creative juices are flowing. Hey, if you want to work on cool machines like strapping some type of two-armed tennis ball firing machine on somebody's back, that sounds great. That's really productive.
That's not what she's talking about, and you know it.
So good!
Big metal arm. Yeah, gonna have to raise up the content rating when I upload this one again.
Uh-huh.
Coming from her, it has to be inappropriate. I have a bad feeling about this.
I kind of just want him to keep staring at her like that.
This is your lab, right, Ryoma? Must be nice having a whole tennis court here. Not like you have an opponent, but... I don't care. I have nothing to do with tennis anymore. Nothing to do with tennis?
Hey,
Ryoma, are you really not going to play tennis anymore?
What was that?
Tennis? Who the hell plays a hoity-toity sport like tennis?
The guy who murdered mafiosos with it.
I'm telling you, they were Yakuza, not Mafia.
Well, you know, same general sphere.
You know, you get this. I point this out more, that Ryoma is really the ultimate prisoner, that Angie's really the ultimate Atua believer. But you got that in the other games, too.
Gundam's the ultimate Chuny.
Or Sonya is really the ultimate weirdo.
Yeah.
So I suppose the proportion of somebody being an ultimate X, but it's treated as if they were actually the ultimate Y, I suppose the proportion is the same.
There was like Leon, who didn't really care about baseball, and then Akane, who didn't really care about gymnastics.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to make too much out of it because the proportion is the same as it's been in the other games, so I guess this is normal.
Sure.
Oh, that's right. I totally forgot. You're a tennis player, aren't you? I thought you were the ultimate short guy.
I threw away my past.
It's fine if you forget. That was a long time ago. So when you killed a Yakuza with your badass tennis skills, was that a long time ago too?
wait!
Hey, come on, Miyu.
What was that?
What? It really happened, yeah? I don't have to explain why her attitude makes me really mad.
Yeah.
I don't. Do I?
No.
Do I?
No, you don't. No, Dave. No,
I've
it's
done
fine.
it. I've done it enough, right?
You've done it enough.
No.
Yeah, it's true. Thanks to that, even if I escape from here, I'll just go straight to a different prison. Why is that?
Maybe he was plucked out of prison.
It just seems to me that... Well, anyway, I'm not going to say anything about, like, a court system. In any case, he's Japanese courts. So it'd be meaningless for someone like me to play tennis now. Then why are you staring at that tennis court with such sad eyes, Ryoma? Are you a little bitch? 'Cause you're acting like a little bitch right now. Hatred.
Yeah, despise entirely.
What?
What's with the stare down? You're scaring me. Why are you so horrible? Again, there was that stuff we had said before about potential vulnerability. I could buy it. but she just crosses more lines than anybody else has.
Yeah.
Like, I would much rather have one of the other abrasive characters from the other games around. Who would that be? Nagito and Byakuya? Well, of course I'd rather have them around. I mean, honestly, Ultra Despair Girls in the Dangan 3 anime made Nagito look pretty good. He dropped all the awful qualities that he had in Dangan 2 after he became really popular.
Right.
Then they only focused on the really fun stuff.
Yeah.
Is there even anybody else who would be this abrasive? I guess I still would rather have Celeste.
Yeah, me too, frankly. As horrible as she wasn't really abrasive. She was kind of rude.
But not this rude.
But not like this. She was a dignified rude.
Yeah.
She at least had class.
Whereas Miyu is nothing but crass. I'm so clever! And there wasn't that much here, right?
Yeah.
There was a lot more in Himiko's lab.
Yeah.
It really was not under construction.
There you are!
Hey, I've already got your model. It's not gonna be a new one. This is just like sexy posing succubus Monokuma, draw me like one of your French girls, isn't it?
Why did you have to say that? Now I can't get that out of my head.
That's your fault for not being able to get it out of your head, buddy. What is this? It looks like some sort of cartoon door from an 8-bit video game. Yeah, I see, it's just a painting of a door. Wow. It looks like a video game. I think this is called pixel art.
Okay.
Well, it's right out of Ultra Despair Girls.
Yep. Ah, yes.
No. We will get to that in a moment. What the hell is this?
Circuit breaker?
I understand that there's this future thing going on, but what in the ever-loving foggity foog is this?
Your little lights. You got like little readouts and switches for when the circuit breaker blows. You know, it kind of looks like that a little bit, don't you think?
It looks like it's out of some sort of Japanese science fiction ship.
Also that.
Noah's Ark? On the moon? Right? I'm not just mad, right?
No.
Sure, maybe I'm looking for what I want to see, but a facility under construction with like apparently no connection to the outside world where we actually get to, if we complete an extremely difficult minigame, escape out through an airlock where we see a horrible truth.
Yeah, I mean...
And it's got the aesthetics of Japanese science fiction.
Yeah, what you're saying makes a lot of sense. Maybe the reason they need to survive is because they've been planted on another planet to restart humanity.
That line about Noah's Ark, especially going to a weird aspect of the biblical story that nobody would ever think of.
Yeah.
And I guess we have Jack the Ripper. You know, we really didn't have a serial killer in Danganronpa 2.
We didn't really, but there was mention of one, and Peko did try to use him. I mean, kind of.
Right, but it's not like one where we straight up had a serial killer.
Right.
Anyway, into the ultimate child caregiver's lab.
When I think of Maki, I think of blood red death.
The room does look like that. Are there going to be babies in here?
Oh no!
Billy, if this is Noah's Ark, I don't know if I'm really saying this is Noah's Ark, okay? That's not really what I'm saying. All right, you guys know what I mean, right? Colony ship, or
Yeah.
post-apocalyptic, or planet on the moon. But you know, if this were a Noah's Ark situation, wouldn't you need somebody to seed all the bugs?
And take care of the kids. And we have an astronaut too.
And a robot, because this is science fiction,
And an anthropologist.
to indicate society.
And an inventor for technological advancements.
Someone for art and religion.
Yeah.
Martial arts. I don't know about this one.
Yeah, I mean, okay, it's not all entirely that.
Yeah, it certainly isn't, but it's enough to make you kind of go, and then you had someone for music.
Yeah.
It's enough to kind of make you like go eyebrow raise, isn't it?
Right.
We had already begun exploring an idea that was starting to get weird, and we hinted that we were going to talk about it. Essentially, we've more or less piecemeal talked about what we're wondering about in this episode. But we just keep finding out things, and people keep making these little comments that keep drawing us back to that. Like, I don't want to make too much of it, and I don't want to jump to conclusions.
It's just an idea we're putting out there, you know? As we get more information, the idea will change. It might become more likely, might become less likely, you know?
Just like how when we played 13 Sentinels, I was just like all over every aspect of all the science fiction references, because science fiction is kind of my genre. Well, guess what suddenly popped up? All right. As I reached my hand to the blood-red destroyed doorknob.
Stop it.
I did not give you permission to enter.
Huh?
Ah! Maki! So, this is the ultimate child caregiver's lab. You wouldn't think so, judging by this scary, evil door.
That's true.
You're right. Goodbye.
Ah, well, this is the easiest one to investigate. Later.
Ah.
Wait, can I look inside for a bit?
No.
No.
Huh?
But there's no rule against people going into each other's labs. We've been looking at all of them.
I don't know.
I don't care about the rules. I'm not letting anyone inside. Huh. What's going on?
Yeah, that's a little fishy.
Maybe this is why she's the ultimate child caregiver, because she will fucking kill anyone who even begins to exist in the same vicinity as one of her charges. Or she doesn't want to go in there and find out there's a bunch of babies.
I don't blame her. Because if there were babies, they'd be like creepy dolls.
You know what else there could be?
What?
Maybe like incubation machines or something that would give away the ghosts.
Ooh.
Maybe we have to go in here later.
Yeah.
Hey!
You know, later.
Yeah.
After Maki may no longer be here, in which case we find something extremely important. After all, they do seem to want us to explore the campus.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose it's been like that in the others. It hasn't necessarily meant anything in those, but there's no reason it couldn't suddenly mean something here.
Especially with how this game's been janking us around the entire time.
Hey, what's going on? You guys aren't in the middle of a tiff now, are you? See, thanks to you, an annoying brat has showed up.
Because?
You hear that, Shuichi? An annoying brat has showed up! All because of you!
Okay.
Yeah, all because of me.
So?
So, what's up? You don't want anyone to enter your lab, Maki? Don't be so pushy, Shuichi. It's not good to do stuff that'll make a girl upset, you know? Especially this girl. She's really scary. Okay, I understand.
Then?
Good, then stay away. If you try to go inside, it would be extremely painful. For you.
Huh?
Hey, fool!
Message received, young lady.
Can't even investigate the door.
What is it?
What? Are you going to yell at me now?
No.
No! No!
Then?
Then go away. Huh. I also love how Kokichi's role in scenes like this is to sneak up on other people and troll them.
Yeah.
Well, you know.
Like I said, it is not good to do stuff that'll make a girl upset, you know?
But
still, doesn't it bug you that she won't let us in? I wonder why. I wonder why. It could be all personal. I could buy that. I mean, right? I'm not going crazy, right?
No, I'm completely in your camp about this.
What's gonna be in there? It's not gonna be living kids, which I never expected. If it was just dolls, then there'd be no big deal.
Right.
Has she been in there?
She must have. Didn't she just come out the door? Which she wasn't there before.
But
Maybe.
That's vague. It could be that, or it could be that she wasn't.
Maybe the reason she said it would be painful is because Shuichi will see something he won't like. Not that she'll physically hurt him or something.
Well, yeah, I'm sure. Like, that's the stuff that I was talking about. For instance, if there were actual children in there, well, it's been such a long time.
Yeah.
Or, like I said, we might see something really weird with hibernating kids.
It's where the cloning tanks are!
Right? Maybe it really is something like that. If the only place that we're not going to be allowed to go, once we have access to it, that is,
Right.
is the one that's about taking care of children.
Yeah.
After just finding out a Noah's Ark reference, which is, meant to put it in your mind.
Right.
Well, anyway, that's enough. That's enough. Still can't go to the bathroom, even though I really gotta pee. Huh. That's strange. There are fewer plants around here. Some places are being renovated as well. It's like they're always working on this place.
Yeah.
Sealing stuff up, opening it back up. Huh. They did say it was under construction. I suppose construction is still ongoing. But, and this is important, where exactly is this academy built, anyway? No one has come to save us. It must be someplace remote! But, and just like Damon's been saying, where could you build a complex this large in secret? Earlier, I was looking at the wall.
It does kind of look like a sci-fi, trash colony.
Yeah, or like a ship bulkhead that's deteriorating.
Yeah.
Unless we can actually get over to one, we can never really know for sure. Well, time to look for Monokumas. Oh, hey, little dude here is just relaxing, enjoying himself. You being unable for me to... Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god. Ah, I hit the wrong button, no wonder. Well, made that a lot harder than it needed to be.
Stop. Turn to the left. Is that the horsey rock?
Oh yeah.
Is it?
That's absolutely the horsey rock.
Ah, we can't investigate it.
Well, okay, no, it's not. This is more overgrown.
Oh, good point.
Looks like it though.
Right?
Horse A. I don't know if this had made it into a video, but we had seen that casino sign when wandering around before.
Right.
So I suppose we'll go in there last. Man, I don't want to have to do a whole bunch of casino mini games. Well, we know where Miyu is, which is somewhere else. Maybe we can go in here.
Oh.
I hate you. Man, I want to look in there.
I don't know. Given the kind of person she is, maybe we don't.
Now that I think about it, you can't really see it here, but in this piece of art, she really does have a backpack with 2 arms that look like they were from the tentacle machine from Ultra Despair Girls, right? Right?
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
Like that. And it really is like a candle. I guess that's what she's trying to...
Convey.
No, maybe that's what she's trying to do with the tennis machine.
Ah.
All right. How you doing, you two? You're an odd combination. Assuming Kibo's a robot, which I don't really believe, what does Tenko think of it? Is he a degenerate male?
That's a good question.
Yeah, you can make an argument either way.
I can't believe what happened in the dining hall earlier. Males are so insensitive. I would never dare to ask why you decided to remove your hat. That's something that should be kept private between you and Kaede.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tenko.
I also feel that I must carry on Kaede's wish.
Right!
No matter what, we'll get out of here. I won't give up.
Listen up!
Shuichi, don't ever conduct yourself in such a shameful manner ever again.
Okay.
Yeah, I won't. Do we have to actually play it, or is it just like go to menu, select the proper item? Swimming pool?
Well, I thought it was going to be one of their labs, you know?
I thought it was going to be Kibo's, but instead it's SeaWorld. The vine suddenly withered, and no notes were even played.
You just waved the ocarina in front of the monument.
Yeah.
The ivy withered in seconds. What remarkable technology.
Huh?
Oh, we can get in. We can go in from there, right?
You
intend to go inside? That course of action seems dangerous.
Rise and shine or sign!
Oh, good.
No.
No, it's not dangerous. There's just a pool in there.
Huh?
Pool? So it really isn't Ultimate Labs?
Okay.
Yeah, this is a pool. Schools and pools are inseparable.
They even rhyme.
That's right.
24-hour convenience stores and blonde hooligans are also inseparable.
No, not since the late 80s, maybe a little bit of the 90s. It's not really like that anymore.
That's wonderful.
Wonderful explanation.
Huh? Thank you.
You stupid!
It's so weird that he's talking now that Monokid's gone.
And he's being polite to everyone. Almost like he tries to care about the people that he's close to instead of what was here before. Huh. I don't know why being praised by the guy you killed our bro makes you so happy. I guess Monosuke is going to be the next one to go.
Maybe so.
Because he's currently the only person who's acting bitter about what happened to Monokid.
Yeah.
I see. I shall remember this.
So long, farewell!
That's really what they showed up for,
Yeah.
was to foreshadow his next target.
What should we do? There may be a pool, but we're not going in for a swim, are we?
We may as well. If we don't have anything else to do, what's the harm?
But
But if it is not dangerous, then maybe we should take a look. It is never bad to have too much information.
you're right.
Yes, I suppose you're right. I really don't see what the harm is.
Like, are they expecting sharks to be in it or something?
Huh. Water level's awfully low. This doesn't look like a normal school pool, more like a pool at a resort. Man, if you go to the high dive and jump in when the water level is that low, you'll be dead. There isn't that much water in it. Aren't pools usually filled up more?
Wow.
Whoa! I've always dreamed of swimming in a fancy pool like some big shot celebrity. Too bad I don't know how to swim.
Then I suppose that dream is pretty far away.
It's not necessarily a dream of mine, but swimming with everyone does sound fun. You know, I'm a robot, electronics, and water. If I tried to swim, I would just sink.
And that one is even farther. Well, I'll tell you what, if he jumps in the water and sinks and starts short-circuiting, then I'll believe that he's a robot.
Time for the moment of truth, shove!
No! I haven't been punching enough things. I'm running out of money.
Well, there haven't really been enough things to punch in the other areas we've been in.
Yeah, you're right.
Man, I can't wait till we get to Maki's lab so you can slap some babies.
Ah! Snipe, 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 snipe! No? Okay, let's try this angle. Dang. Well, man, there were a lot of objects and they were easy to hit. Maybe this is a good grinding area. I never thought I'd see a science fiction diving board. What are those lights? What are the lights?
It's just futuristic lights, man. You've
Yeah.
seen enough sci-fi, you don't have to question that.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, why are they here? Why are there these dang glowy round halos over the science fiction diving board that has like some sort of pilot light in the front? I don't know, man. It's a large diving board. This is also something you would find at a resort, but this is most definitely not a resort. Some cool rules are posted here, and there's one that I find peculiar. Do not die from choking on your food.
Do not die from slipping.
Do not die from a leg cramp. That's a lie, by the way. That's a lie. You don't get cramped after eating when you go into the water. And swimming is prohibited during nighttime. And that's the one that he thinks is unusual.
Well, honestly, all the not dying stuff is just par for course in here.
Yeah, I suppose so. So swimming is prohibited at nighttime.
Rise and shine, Ursine!
If you were gonna come back, why'd you even leave?
That's right.
No one's allowed to swim during nighttime. You got it?
Actually,
It'd be terrible if someone died due to an unfortunate nighttime swimming accident.
And that's that.
We need you to die in the killing game, not in the oops, I slipped and cracked my head open drowning game.
So,
You can visit the pool at nighttime, but even touching the water is against the rules. Then we get to shoot you. Oh, I guess I'll add that to the existing regulations, just in case, Kuma.
There's absolutely no way this is going to be relevant coming up.
No way whatsoever. It will not happen. Oh, they really did?
Yeah.
Swimming is prohibited in the pool during nighttime. Touching the water's against the rules. Huh, maybe nothing really will come of that. It just would seem too obvious, don't you think?
Well, yeah, but every time they've added a new rule, it's always come up in some form. Even if it's like a fake out red herring or something.
Well, that's what it would be this time, I suppose. Anyway, why is the pool's water level so low? It's barely enough to swim.
What are you saying?
What the hell are you saying? You got gaping holes instead of eyes or something?
that's right.
Yes, it's what my eyes sit in. The gaping holes in my skull.
I don't think that's what he meant.
There's enough water to swim. It only looks shallow because the pool is so deep.
Well, how do you get out of it then? And someone would be more likely to drown if we filled it up all the way.
And that's that.
So that's that. They put a lot of thought into some strange things.
They do put a lot of thought into admittedly strange things if you're looking at what's going on at face value.
I mean, it could be that something like this might have happened before.
Yeah.
In a previous iteration of a killing game where it was less overgrown.
Yeah.
Now look, again, what makes me wonder about the different iterations of the killing game is the physical existence of the Ultimate Labs and that line that Monokuma had about it being the fastest.
Yeah, trial to date. And they talked about someone who blazed through a class trial really quick.
Now it could have been nonsense, but it might not have been.
Considering how much Monokuma and his ilk do tend to spout nonsense, it's a brilliant way to slip stuff past us if we're not paying attention.
I mean, otherwise how would we find old graffiti?
Yeah.
Who would have put it there?
Yeah.
Why is it so overgrown?
You know, I hadn't thought about that. That was left by like a previous group.
Don't ask me how this would work without rank speculation about the technical details.
Right.
But I wouldn't be surprised if it's this same group doing different iterations.
That's wonderful.
Wonderful explanation, everyone. I love my brothers and sister.
What? Really? Oh, I'm so happy to hear you say that.
You stupid.
Did you forget that he killed Mono Kid? You should hate his guts.
No, I didn't forget because I hate Mono Kid's guts.
Or maybe she didn't forget, and that's why she's being so nice.
Screw Mono Kid. I always hated him.
Hey, yours was better anyway.
okay.
He was violent, vulgar, rude to shop clerks, and had a soft spot for abandoned kitties. Well, everyone has one thing out of character.
Hey.
Why'd that sound like praise near the end?
So long, farewell.
They are trying to butter him up.
All right.
Anyway, no swimming at nighttime. That's okay, I wasn't really planning on swimming. There are also some specifications written here. The pool is 82 feet in length and 39 feet wide.
Really? It don't look that big.
The pool side is 13 feet on each end, and the left and right sides are 8 feet each. Yeah, you saw how far away those chairs by that ladder at the edge is?
Yeah.
Like, it really is quite big. Huh, are we gonna need to know any of that? Huh, it's a window above the pool.
Uh-huh.
Well, not above the pool, but you could really easily jump from this window.
Into the pool. And die.
This window must be one of the school buildings. Though to get there, you'd have to be pretty high up for some reason. I remember all of the windows being sealed off. I mean, why are they sealed off anyway?
Yeah, it's not like we can't go outside.
But this window in particular looks like a normal window. What room does it belong to?
What's above us on the map?
We're gonna look in a second.
Sure. Anyone could peep through that window.
Huh?
Peep? Who would do that? This is a swimming pool. Like, why are you getting in here naked?
Yeah, that's a good point.
If they wanted to peep like that, they could just come in through the door.
I heard degenerate males get more turned on by girls in swimsuits than by girls who are naked.
That can happen, yes.
And they go bonkers over the bloomers we wear over our panties that we wear over our privates.
Degenerate male!
What are girls supposed to do against the filthy desires of degenerate males?
Just like how you look at girls, Tanko. You also look at guys, and guys look at girls, and guys look at guys. That is because when you look at another human being, you understand what I'm saying? So, I mean, you can't avoid this.
No.
I really think you're overreacting a little.
What are you talking about? That's completely out of character for me. Oh, Kibo, are you a degenerate male or girl? Which is it? Good question. I've honestly never thought about it before.
I'll be darned, it doesn't say.
Huh?
Really? How interesting. Well, it's up to you, I guess. I suppose I did just assume he was a he, but Kibo is a robot, so... Is that how it works? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Well, whatever. And this looks like a storage room.
I said that because I saw the sign that says storage room. I peeked inside and discovered all manner of pool supplies in here. It is fully stocked with kickboards, water polo balls, and even sturdy rubber inner tubes.
Oh, neat. Just what you would expect.
By the way,
Perhaps I can float in water if I inflate them and attach them all over my body.
If you only weigh 196 pounds, man, you're gonna float. I think you would look like that tire company's mascot.
The Michelin Man. I wonder if the day will ever come when I can swim with everyone. Kibo, I was wondering, if you fell off a boat and sank to the bottom, would you be stuck living under the sea beneath a rock or in a pineapple?
In a pineapple?
It's a SpongeBob SquarePants reference.
Ah.
What?
no.
No, I believe that before you get too deep, your body would be crushed by the pressure.
Please stop!
Please don't say such scary things, both of you, or I'll never set foot on a boat.
Or he'll what?
He'll never set foot on a boat.
He'll never set foot on a boat, you say? A boat. Like Noah's Ark?
Oh!
Is this one of those sneak all the clues into everybody's dialogue and you realize it's been there the whole time kind of things?
Maybe so.
Maybe not. I'm just saying.
Listen up!
If there's a fancy pool here, then there must be swimsuits here too.
Huh?
Huh? Are you positive? Why would there not be?
Yes!
Of course! There'd be no point having this pool here otherwise.
Well, I suppose that's true, but...
So where are the swimsuits? I only saw extra school uniforms back at the dorm.
Yeah, they only want us to dress in the exact same clothes every single day. That has nothing to do with the realities of character design, you understand. Nothing whatsoever. That's true. All the closet seemed to contain is spare uniforms. Wait a minute, if what Kibo is wearing is a school uniform, what school does he go to and can I go there? If there were any swimsuits, I suppose they'd be in the warehouse.
That makes sense. How scandalous! They're in a place that degenerate males have easy access to!
I really don't think that's a problem. I can go to any store that sells clothes and go to the women's section.
Oh, I get it!
You're the worst of the worst!
Degenerates only care about used swimsuits, or ones that girls are wearing, don't they?
No, I really don't think that that's it. I mean, maybe they are degenerates if they do, but I don't...
That's kind of how perversion works. You know, people don't go into Walmart and pick up, like, underwear that hasn't been worn and sniff it.
Are we seriously talking about this?
Well, we're talking with Tenko, so... If that's the case, then the swimsuits in the warehouse are definitely safe.
Okay, I'm glad that you realized that that's all right then. Good. Okay. Well, on that cheery note, I guess we're done.
What has been with today's episode and the theme?
Popcorn.